Warning: the following video may or may not contain strong language. Depending on the subject at hand, the topic may range from PG-13 to rated R. So proceed with caution if you want to continue with the video. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, thank you for watching the video. Have a good day. Yosh, and welcome to Azure Sgood, as in, you sure it's good? I'm Kaiser5, and welcome to the video. Now, the purpose of these segments is basically me trying to watch different types of anime and seeing, if they're good. I will also bring random friends along and so we can all talk about what we just watched, and see if our opinions differs against each other. We will fight to the death. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. Now, this is in no way saying that this anime is purely wrong worldwide. By all means, no. This is just my opinion, and everybody likes different things. You know, what I like, you don't like, and what I don't like, you like. Did you know there are pizzas with pineapple toppings? You know, I don't like them. I prefer pepperoni, sausage, and chicken. I'm basically a meat eater. When I see any greens on the pie, I'll be like, pya, 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 pya. Away with thee! There ain't gonna be any greens in me today. Why is my wallet empty? Anyway. What I'm going to be talking about today is basically the Season 2 premiere of Re:Zero. But I'm not going to start with the first episode yet. What I'm going to be tackling on first is the trailer. Trailer 1 of Re:Zero Season 2. Now this is obviously really late at the time of this recording, but I kind of felt like talking about the trailer. Maybe analysis? Not really, not analysis. I don't even know what we're going to be doing. It's just talking about the trailer and what we thought about it, really. Now I say we because I'm going to be talking about this with my friend. Yay! Unfortunately, we can't meet in person, but we will be talking digital conference. I'll let you decide which is it. You can probably tell what it is. I mean, it's not really much of a spoiler. It's dial-up phone. There. I helped you. Now with all that said, take it away past me. Or future me? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, my friend.
Welcome.
Alright, thanks for joining me. Wait, can you hear me? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I believe that you do it. Once again, thanks for joining me on this talk about the new trailer for Season 2 of Re:Zero. Now, I'm kind of intrigued to hear about your opinion about the new trailer, because I don't think you know anything about the story of Re:Zero after Season 1 that came out a couple years ago. You never read the novels. I've read a few novels, and so I'm kind of intrigued to know what's your take about this. And since I already watched the trailer... Editor here. Yeah, they went and watched the trailer. Back to Kaiser5. Okay, so you already watched the trailer for Re:Zero Season 2.
Yeah, there's two of them. There's the announcement trailer, and then there's the Season 2 trailer. And I think I've seen both of them. I skipped through the official trailer super fast because I already saw the white-haired chick in the black dress and the butterfly, and I'm like,
oh yeah, Knuckles.
And I'm like, oh no, this better. This is either the vampire chick that they're referencing from the novels, or it's the witch, which is Emilia, and I'm making Emilia because her face looks the same, and I'm like, no. Why did you do this? Why did you take a huge plot point that everybody's speculating wants to see in the series and throw it in the trailer? That's one of the cardinal sins that you're not supposed to do in a trailer. You're not supposed to throw spoilers in a trailer. And I don't want to have to watch it again to fully analyze it because if I find out that it might speculate, and then it'll just make it even worse when I watch the series and realize, it's spoiling it.
Well, let me tell you a little story about the trailer 1 of Re:Zero. They came out a couple.
The announcement trailer.
The announcement trailer that came out last year.
Yeah.
That's not the one. I'm talking about trailer 1 that came out a couple weeks ago. On
The
this
official
time,
trailer
the official trailer 1, that came
came out
out
on June.
a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago as of this recording. I was awake all night watching anime, reading mangas, because I bought a lot of manga through Amazon and write stuff and whatnot. I'll tell you about it at another time. But I was about to go to sleep. I was going to check on YouTube real quick to see what updates, and then out of nowhere, I saw ReZero Season 2 Trailer 1 available. And I was like, wait, what? Why? I didn't realize there was going to be a trailer, so I went and watched it.
You knew it was. You knew the anime was coming out this year.
I knew it was coming out in July. I just never knew the trailer was coming out weeks ago.
Yeah.
So as I was going to sleep, I found the trailer. I watched the trailer, and I was happy. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up like in mid-afternoon, and I found the trailer with subtitles, and I watched the subtitles. But the thing is, I'm watching the trailer like around 7 or 8 in a.m. in the morning. In Japan, it was already out for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Like an hour. But I would say this. When the original anime ReZero, when I watched it, I told you that I liked it so much, I went to find translated web novels to find out what happened after.
You don't need to find the translated web novels because the light novel has already been licensed.
Exactly. But have you been reading? Do you know what happened after season 1 of ReZero? Don't tell me what happened. You said, do you know what happened?
No, I don't. Because
okay. That's it. That's it.
I only know what characters appear. They were supposed to mention in season 1. That they were supposed to appear in season 1 because they have a huge importance in certain situations that happen later on. Because people told me that there were supposed to be characters that were announced in season 1 that were going to be happening on later in the story later on, but they didn't properly announce them. And so all I know is that there was a mention of, I think, a vampire character that was supposed to be directly mentioned in season 1, but they glossed it over and they didn't even mention it. I think it was when the Duke guy, the guy who's in charge of the mansion, the wizard dude, he goes up saying, I'm going to go take care of some stuff. Apparently, there's a longer conversation about what he's going to do, what his purpose is, and the more relationship of what's going on. And I think also there's another character when Subaru is running around, goes insane, he's trying to talk to Karush, I believe, the army chick with the sword. There's some other characters that they mentioned too, which is supposed to appear, and they don't talk about them at all, and they were talked about in those arcs. In those arcs in season 1, in relation to the arcs within the light novel, they were talked about in the light novel, but they completely left them out, and you don't get the context. So I know that some characters are going to appear in season 2, but I don't know exactly what happens. There also was mentioned too in season 1 where Subaru has conversations with the witch every time he dies, but they left those out in the light novel. They're in the light novel, but they left them out in the TV series in season 1, and that's why when I saw the trailer in season 2, and because I kind of knew what to expect, but I'm thinking, oh no. And I'm thinking, no, you throw a spoiler like that, and I wanted to keep speculating till the end, because the novel did a good job on, because I was reading the forums when I was doing the rewatch for the Director's Cut edition of ReZero. You know there's a Director's Cut, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been watching that, and I was thinking, God. And so I was on the Reddit watching those, and I was like, okay, so that makes it interesting, because people were throwing in little things that were left out in there, but things were still up to speculation because they weren't putting spoilers, thank God. I avoided those. But then I realized, great. Thank you, trailer for season 2. You just spoiled a bunch of stuff that was up in speculation and was going to be revealed in season 2. Thank you for making my hype going to be in half now.
Okay. So this is my interpretation of the trailer when I watched it. When I finished watching ReZero Season 1 years ago, I went to watch the translated web novels, so I knew what was the original epilogue of Act 3. I knew what to expect in Season 2, to an extent.
Yeah.
And then I read a couple of chapters of Act 4, and then I stopped.
Because I've heard that he's changed a bunch of stuff in the light novel in Act 4.
Fair enough. But then I stopped reading it, and then I haven't read it for years now. Until recently, when I started watching ReZero again. I forgot the reason why, but I started watching it again.
You've been watching the director's cut versions, right?
No, I was watching the English dub version, and I like the dub for what it is. But that's besides the point. So I was watching the series, and then I wanted to find out what's happening in the original source right now. So I went and actually skipped all the way to Arc 6 to the current chapter of the time I was of last year. And I will tell you this: I'm not gonna spoil you anything of Act 6. All I know is I know who is the main party members. That's all I know. Even though I know who the main characters are, why they were chosen, why they were there, I have no idea. I know what's happening, and I was enjoying the hell out of what I was reading. But then I stopped.
Volume 1, you should go back and read Volume 1 of the light novel all the way up to arc 6. Because you won't understand why they're there unless you actually read the light novels, because apparently I have a feeling if what you're saying is true, and from what I've heard, the characters in season 2, they're going to do a bunch of info dump, which is going to make it hard. But yeah, apparently, like I said, I'm excited for season 2, and I'm going to be buying the light novels when I get a chance to.
Alright.
After I watch season 2, and I'm going to go back and reread it, because I'll just enjoy it that way. Is I'll go back and I'll reread for the novels. So you should pick up the novels when you have a chance, like, because they are on sale, the actual novels, and I think they're up to arc 6 right now.
Nope. But anyway, so I know who the main characters are in Act 6 of the web novel, the original source, and I stopped reading.
Yeah.
And so I know who the characters. I don't know why they were chosen to an extent, but I will say this though: after watching season 2, since that's your opinion of season 2, I won't spoil you anything. All I can say is, if my knowledge is correct, and it's never is ever correct, I'm going to say that you will still be surprised, because due to my limited knowledges of knowing what happens in season 6. And seeing...
You mean Arc 6?
Arc 6, you are correct. Arc 6, and then seeing the trailer for season 2, all I can say is, it doesn't matter who lives or dies in season 2. I'm not going to spoil you anything other than the fact that we know now who Knuckles is. She finally appears, but do you remember the name of the witch?
Yeah, Satellia.
Do you know who is... your Satellia? Do you know what kind of witch Satella is?
They never mentioned it in season 1. She was the Witch of Envy. But here's the interesting thing. That I was reading about something about how in the TV series that was a mistranslation, because they called her the Witch of Envy or Jealousy, and apparently there was an issue with it because people who were light novel readers said that this is a huge mistake on the witch's character from the TV series, from how they translated her, what she was, whether she's the Witch of Envy or Jealousy, because it makes a total difference on her character motives.
Let me look her up real quick.
Yeah. The anime calls her one thing, and the light novels call her another thing. That gets the difference between jealousy or envy.
Okay, so after looking it up online, I found out what's her witch's name.
Satellia, the Witch of Envy, right?
Yes, she's the Witch of Envy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so what did Knuckles call herself in the trailer?
She called herself Satellia, so Amelia called herself Satellia.
No, I'm talking about the trailer for season 2.
Oh.
What did Knuckles call herself?
Give me a sec.
Go watch the trailer. Go watch.
Well, no, because the trailer I watched only had music over it.
Oh, cool. Now go watch the subtitle trailer that came out. Go watch it from Crunchyroll. At least then that has the official subtitles.
Hold on. You're watching the official trailer. You want me to watch the official trailer, right?
At least to the extent of finding out what did she call herself.
Yeah.
Editor here. So he went and watched the trailer again. Back to Kaiser 5.
Oh no, okay, not so yeah, she's the vampire then.
What is she?
The vampire chick.
No, what did she call herself?
Oh, the Witch of Greed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and also.
Hold on. I want to go back because I don't know. Goyaku. Yeah, Goyaku is the Japanese word for greed. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about anything then. But it's weird. She looks like Emilia. But Echidna, I remember that some people mentioned it in the Reddit chat that was Echidna the vampire chick, or was it no? I don't remember. Well, I have because there was a couple, spoilers on characters, but that's about all I know. I don't know anything about story. Oh, that's right, the ReZero Pride If story. Hold on, ReZero If. Oh no, it never came out. Never mind. I saw something pop up because there was a ReZero If where they were going to release an OVA, and I don't know if that ever got released, where Subaru runs away with Rem.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Can you go to Google Images and let me know when you're there so you can type something for me?
Okay, I'm there.
ReZero Season 2.
I found it.
Alright, can you look at the characters in the back? or inside the crystals. Can you tell me?
Oh god, it's hard. Hold on, I have to zoom in because it's on an article and they all are showing it. So the characters in the crystal are Beatrice, Krush. It looks like there's Subaru in the middle, Amelia in the middle. There's a blonde-haired dude in the far right, which is with the scar on his forehead. There's the character on the far left, which I don't recognize.
Roswell?
I don't think. No, it's not Roswell because he has red eyes.
Yeah, I think that's Roswell because look at it.
Well, maybe it is Roswell. And then there's a character on the bottom.
Well, I won't tell you much, but I want you to look at all the characters.
And then there's the little girl with the pink hair, which I think she's the merchant chick. I think. And she's looks like she's asleep right above Amelia and Subaru.
Okay, what else?
Those are the only people that I see in the. Oh, is that Rem at the very bottom? No, I mean Ram. Is that Ram at the bottom? The red-haired one. That looks like a Ram. That might be Ram, not Rem, but Ram, which is the redhead. Only twin at the very bottom in the crystal. And then there's a bunch of characters which I don't recognize at the very top, which are all behind the witch. Agreed.
Okay. Do any of those characters in the back seem intriguing to you?
None of them looks familiar.
Okay. Without spoiling anything, in the novels, in Act 4, Satella kinda officially appears.
Yeah, she appears in the conversation between Subaru after they die.
Yeah, and her appearance actually appears in Act 4 of the novels.
There's a thing in the novels that I heard about where there's a conversation which threw everybody off because of speculation, where apparently a black shadow appears and a white shadow appears. Like the black shadow is speaking words of "I love you" every time Subaru dies, but then later on a white shadow appears and pushes the black shadow away. And I think that's a speculation between Emily and Satelia in one of the instances that she dies. But you're saying that she makes a physical manifestation in the novels?
Well, not necessarily in person. More like every time Subaru dies, she becomes more clearer.
He becomes more clear and he's able to have a contact in the
Yes.
novels. And one of the times he dies, like he said, because the witch is always the one around Subaru.
Yes.
And then, but I believe in one of the interactions as she's becoming clearer every time, a white shadow finally appears and then sort of tries to pull Subaru back away. And fans are speculating that the white shadow represents Emilia. Black shadow represents the witch, Satilia.
With that said, can you go back to the promo picture of Season 2 that you were looking at a couple minutes ago?
Yeah.
On the side of Knuckles' butterfly, look at the three characters.
Yes, the red-haired chick, the brown, orange-haired chick, and then, oh, is that her? But she has a butterfly on her head as well. I can't tell what it is because it's darkened out, but it doesn't look like it's Amelia, is it?
What are you talking about? Amelia's in the crystal.
Yeah. No, it's not Amelia. Is that the Witch of Greed? But I know. Who is this?
And why does her eyes look familiar?
I can't tell her eyes because her eyes are white because there's a big old shadow over her eyes. You can't tell.
I can tell you if you want to be spoiled.
That might be Satilia, maybe.
Do you want me to spoil you who these characters are, or do you want to find?
Spoilers.
Good, because I wanted to tell you about the green hair.
I swear, you will not spoil me on ReZero.
All I can say is that about Knuckles, it doesn't matter if she lives or dies. If she lives, great. If she dies, great. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you this because what she's going to do in this story is going to have a lasting effect.
Great is going to do, right?
What Knuckles is going to do, yes. Whatever she's going to do in this season 2, it's going to have a lasting effect. How big? In Act 6, they're still talking about Knuckles. So whether she lives or dies, it doesn't matter.
Well, I know that, because he resets time every time. It doesn't matter.
No. Yeah, whether he resets time, yeah, but her himself, will she live or dies in his new world that he's always resetting? It doesn't matter. She could be alive in Act 6, she could be dead in Act 6. It doesn't matter, because what she's going to do in Season 2 is still felt in this current arc. So that's why I'm looking forward to Act 4 right now, because the trailer... You are disappointed that you got spoiled, but let me tell you this, it's nothing.
Yeah, I may be totally wrong.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong or right, no. You have no idea what's happening in Season 2. I'm telling you this right now. The trailer, yes, it spoils what's going to happen in Season 2, but people who know the stories can tell you this right now, it doesn't even tell you anything about Season 2 at all. and I know enough about Act 4 to know that when I watch a trailer, I know what's happening, but I literally have no idea what's happening in Act 4. No idea, because I stopped myself after 2 chapters.
Because you don't want to spoil yourself,
No,
right?
no, no. I stopped that many years ago. I know what happened in Act 6. I have no idea what's going to happen in Act 4. No idea. And this trailer doesn't tell me anything about Act 4. And that's me telling you stuff without spoiling to you.
Oh, God. Oh,
I'm
God.
not spoiling you anything.
After this season ends, are you going to be picking up the official light novels just to read everything?
Funny you mentioned that. I'll go back into that a little bit later. But I will say this as well. I really like Rem, you know? So seeing her in this trailer, seeing her more of her fighting scenes, I'm so looking forward to that because I to be honest, I kind of like Rem. I'm not like pushing for a hardcore Rem story. Choose Rem or die. No.
I need to ask. I need to stop right here. You're saying Rem, but do you?
No, because Rem is in the trailer too. So I'm going to tell you.
I know, but people mistake Rem and Ram.
Yeah,
so
Rem is blue.
You're referring to the blue-haired one, right?
Yeah, I'm talking to Blue. Yes, Blue's Clues.
Okay.
Yeah, Blue's Clues. Whoop whoop. But yeah, when I say I like Rem as a character, you know, that's a whole different conversation, I guess. But I like her as a concept. I like what her character arc is doing. So in a way, I like Rem. Yes, not that way. So seeing her in the trailer too, I can safely say, in my opinion, without spoiling anything, they may give her a longer fight scenes. I mean, maybe filler-esque, maybe or maybe not. But if that is the case, I am hoping for them, the animation studios, to give us the best Rem fight they will give us, you know? And I'm not saying for the entire series, no. I'm just saying for the best Rem fights ever. I am so looking forward to it because I really like Rem as a character, and I really wish what they learned from making season 1 that they'll make better fight scenes, because that fight scene in season 1 is really good. I just hope they got better with the current animation. And I'm looking forward to making the best Rem fights we will ever see.
That would be great. Speaking of which, did you watch Memory of Snow?
Yes, I've already watched everything.
I haven't seen Memory of Snow yet, but
it was available on Crunchyroll, so I was set. And hopefully you will enjoy watching ReZero Season 2 and realize you have no idea what's happening. I could tell you, but I also literally have no idea what's going to happen, other than Knuckles appears.
Yeah. Don't spoil me. ReZero is the series that I got you into, and I really enjoy it.
It's funny because after you got me into it, I found out more about it than you did at the time.
Well, I've been holding back because no doubt the moment that it was getting a season 2, I decided I'm going to hold back on the novels.
And I have, out of all the isekai anime that I've watched, I have 2 animes that is, to me, in my opinion, my top 2 list of best isekai anime.
Okay.
Rising of the Shield Hero and ReZero. That is my top 2 isekai anime for me. If there's going to be a 3, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, sure. Because I also watched that anime, Pat.
I really want Hagare Ryusha to get either a light novel adaptation or a season 2, because that pissed me off where they left off.
What was the code again?
Hagare Ryusha.
Oh wait, Hagarashi?
Aesthetics of a Rogue Hero.
Aesthetics of a Rogue... Oh wait, is that the Caution Hero?
That's the guy where the badass guy where he comes back from the other world and brings the Demon Lord's daughter with him to the real world.
Oh no, I have no idea about that.
It's old. It's from 2010.
I've also, besides How Not to Summon a Demon Lord...
Oh yeah, How Not to Summon
I love that anime so much. Have you watched that anime?
Yeah, I've seen that one, yeah. After season 2.
Yes, yeah, it's getting season 2. I'm looking forward to it. After watching this, I realized one thing, and I made a comment in the comments on the Crunchyroll. Don't trust a red-haired girl in the isekai anime.
Yeah, basically you don't want to do that.
No, because you get mined, or you get this one.
I would say read Descendants of a Bookworm, watch Descendants of a Bookworm, good stuff.
I will say this, a good contender on the up will probably be Arifureta, but the anime left out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know it had a spin-off? It had a prequel spin-off?
Yeah.
But
what is it called?
Arifureta Zero? And Molly 1 on the cover is a blonde girl.
Oh, yeah. Arifureta Zero, yeah.
That's a really good start.
Takes place in the past.
Yeah. But anyway, that's basically it. I want to talk about ReZero and apparently a little bit of some of the other stuff. So, alright, thanks for talking with me, and also thanks for your advice from earlier. So,
no problem.
alright, till next time.
Till next time. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, that'll be it for this part. Thank you everyone for watching this and mostly hearing this, but if you are watching this, thank you, Do my best, but I think I'm going to try to make this into more audio format. But what do you think about this style of just pictures here and there? Is this an okay format? I mean, let me know. If anything else, it's just kind of part going to be like a podcast type format, which I'm okay with. Makes it easier to edit, that's for sure, and time saver, yeah. But anyway, thank you everyone for listening. Just me and my friend, just rambling on about what the trailer of just ReZero Season 2, but that was just my opinion. What are yours? So, until next time, later, Yosh. Okay, look, I have something to say. But, what? Yeah, look, you're not making this any easier. Any easier? But what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You're trying to make my job hard, and I don't like that. Not one bit. What, how? You know what you're doing. I don't like it. Stop it. You haven't watched the trailer, haven't you? No, because I've been busy editing this. Damn it, wanna watch it. Get out. I'm watching the trailer. I'm amazed I haven't been spoiled from what we're talking about. What you and your friend were talking about wasn't really spoilerish at all. It wasn't even entertaining enough. Huh. Okay, ouch. I mean, wanna play Dragon Ball FighterZ? You know what? You're on. And that's how you end an episode weirdly. It's never gonna end, isn't it?